All right. Hi there. My name's Sean Grabowski for anyone I haven't met yet. Uh, I don't usually do this, but I just wanted to record a video to show an example of a really good landing page. One of the things, for most of the clients we work with, one of the things that we really emphasize is creating a really good landing page or adjusting a website so that it follows the principles of good conversion rate optimization design. And in particular for pay per click ads, whether it's on Google, Facebook, Bing, the kind of traffic you're going to be getting has unique characteristics, and having landing pages that are designed well is one of the most important contributing factors to success. It will improve conversion rates. It will improve your potential customers' confidence in your brand and that you do actually deliver what they do. This conversation has a lot of nuance to it, so don't take this, don't take this as a source of truth for your business. The best way to make decisions is based off data, not based off looking at a video of what I say. We usually start out with a really good landing page or two, and then we do A/B tests to further refine that page because we want to make decisions from data. At the end of the day, you can't make a wrong choice if you're listening to the numbers. It's just about analyzing the numbers correctly to be looking at the right numbers and diving deep into the correct decisions. But anyways, enough about that. Landing pages are something that we often build for our clients. We have a landing page software. A lot of people do. So sometimes we build clients for our landing pages for our own clients. Oftentimes we will just work with clients and just advise on what their landing pages should look like. But we are very picky about this because, like I said, it is one of the most important variables of a good campaign, and it is worth getting quite particular about. So first and foremost, if you're paying for traffic and you're paying from traffic from high quality clicks, we all know how people browse the web nowadays. Bounce rates are high. They're high in general. People don't spend that much time on a lot of websites. I'm not sure if everyone else browses the web like me, but if I'm looking for something, I will often look it up on Google, open up a few different tabs, open up several of the listings on Google that look like they're the right ones for me, and then I will just shoot through them really quick. And the ones that are the most relevant to me are the ones I keep open and ultimately make a decision from. Everyone browses the web differently. That's how I do that. That's how I did it even before I knew about pay-per-click ads, which was quite a long time ago now. But basically, people have a short attention span. It's probably getting smaller by the year. And what that means is that if you're going to be paying money for the click, once somebody clicks your ad, you've already paid for that. You've already paid for that traffic. So when they land on the page, the way I like to describe it is that we want the page to do what it needs to do based around the lowest common denominator of attention span. So look at it this way. If somebody came to your page and they like to read everything on page before they even make a decision of what to click, would they know what your company is about? Would they know why they should choose you? That's the baseline. That's the baseline. Your company page has to meet the criteria of giving that person what they need to be convinced, because they are the anomaly. Most people are going to come to your site for 30 seconds or less, and they're going to make a decision off first impressions, and you're going to have to convince them that you offer what they're looking for. If you're running Google ads, you're most likely running ads targeting keywords. You're targeting people based on what they're searching. So you know that if they came to your site, there's a high chance they're already a decent person. They're already a decently relevant audience to your business, because they wouldn't have been searching those things, and then they wouldn't have clicked an ad and ultimately gone to your site unless they had some possibility of becoming a client. This is especially the case with software, ads for software companies and ads for service companies. So once someone gets here, you want to put yourself in the consumer who has the lowest common denominator of attention span. Think CEO with 5 kids and maybe, let's just say 4 dogs. It's a funny example, but just imagine how quickly that person has to make decisions. And you want the page to address that. So the things that, and I hope I don't forget any, I'll try and remember if I do, but what do we want the page to accomplish? Above the fold, which is what we're looking at now before we scroll, it needs to be clear what the call to action is. Like, what do you want people to do? What are you offering for them to do? That needs to be really clear. But they also, the consumer needs to know, what do you do? Like, what do you do? Without a doubt, will they know what you do based on the headline? Or is the headline too confusing? Is it direct enough that they know exactly what you do? Ideally, the whole page is designed around these principles, telling them exactly what you do in clear and descriptive terms, what they get out of it. Like, what is the benefit to them? Consumers need to know what they get. What is the benefit? Social proof. So if you have any certifications, or you're a certified reseller, or you've helped 5,000 customers this year, or you're top rated by whatever it might be. Those are things that contribute to people seeing you as being legitimate. And then also unique selling points, just like, what are the features? What are the unique things about you that make you different from the other competitors? Things of that nature. And I picked this page, this is a tool I use. I use it for forms. I use it for conditional logic forms and linking to CRM for a variety of my clients. And I think this page, although it's not a landing page because it's not a perfect landing page because it does have links out elsewhere. I think this accomplishes the functionality of a landing page, and this is a page that anyone can look up and take a look up online and check out. So this page, and definitely bookmark this. One thing I do is I bookmark good landing pages, and I take inspiration from them all the time. One thing this page accomplishes incredibly well is really direct copy. Sometimes it's very easy to get tempted into creating copy that is complex and really creative and out there, and that's great. But again, busy CEO, 5 kids, 5 dogs. How is that person going to browse? And they're a high value customer. How do you get them to know exactly what you do? The simplest way to create forms: say goodbye to boring forms. Meet Tally, the free intuitive builder you've been looking for. Call to action. Even a little objection handle right beside the call to action. No sign up. You don't actually have to commit to anything. Again, sometimes having a call to action that requires a little less psychological commitment can help as well. So, and then it goes right into a nice visual illustration. Not to mention, this is just a really nice website with good font, good design styles, good taste, good illustrations. Goes right into kind of a value add video type of feature, showcasing exactly how it's built, how simple it is to use. Goes immediately into huge social proof mentions. The next headline is, again, something that almost nobody could read this and not know what the page is about. A form builder like no other. The lowest common denominator of attention span would read that and still know exactly what this form is about, what this page is about. Tally makes it simple for anyone to build free online forms. No need to code. Just type your questions like you would in a doc. Again, it kind of says exactly what it is, exactly what the person gets, exactly the value add. Partially that it's free. Unlimited forms and submissions for free, value add. So it kind of accomplishes a lot of the things here. If I were to look at this view, social proof, direct messaging, exactly what they get, unique selling features. And it just is rinse and repeat. Social proof, simple but powerful. This is one of the headlines where it doesn't mention form. But by this point, if you're this far down the page, everything has been so direct to this point that you still know exactly what this company is about and exactly what the page is about. If you clicked on a pay-per-click ad and you've paid for that person to come here, they would know what you do. They would spend a couple moments looking at the page and they would know exactly what you do and exactly what you offer within a couple seconds. It's accomplishing that very well, which is the goal of a landing page. And it is partially the reason why we need landing pages with ads. This headline still mentions form in it. Build any form in seconds. Again, it just kind of says form everywhere on this page to reiterate to the lowest common denominator of attention span that this is a website and this is a page about forms. These are the benefits of using this form tool. This is what you get. You get forms, you get free forms, unlimited forms. It's all about forms. Craft intelligent forms. And it's basically a rinse and repeat of direct headlines saying what the client or potential client gets. Direct headlines, what they get, features, unique selling points, social proof. And it's a rinse and repeat of this all the way to the bottom. There's more features in here. Of course, as you get lower, the kinds of people who are still scrolling and reading slowly through here, if somebody has got down to this point, they know this is a form builder. So then you're at a point where you have a little more permission to start going into the more specific features, like, again, conditional logic, wherever that was, form customization. I think I scrolled past those, but it's basically highlighting the more unique features, the integrations as well. And again, social proof is always mixed in. Call to actions are always mixed in, more social proof, and then some FAQ at the bottom that can kind of act as an online on-page objection handle if you were to look at it from a sales perspective. So anyways, this methodology is a methodology that works pretty well. Landing pages are incredibly important for good ads. This company is doing it very well. I can't even remember if I found this page through an ad or if it's just from coming to this site because I use it, but I like to use this because I think it's a really good example. A lot of people get hung up on being overly creative with their landing pages. And by overly creative, I mean using headlines that aren't direct. And sometimes I see pages and I see a lot of pages like this for people we onboard and we help them optimize this for pay-per-click marketing, is we see headlines and descriptions where you can get halfway down the page and you're still not totally clear what you're getting. And if you give people a reason to be confused and you create that opportunity for confusion, they're more likely to leave. You're more likely to be paying for clicks that you're not getting conversions from. Your conversion rate is going to go down. This is the logic and the theory behind conversion rate optimization of landing pages. But again, like I said, the best decisions are based off data. The best decisions are based off testing out different landing pages, using A/B testing tools, using landing page analysis tools such as Hotjar or Microsoft Clarity. Things like that can help inform decisions. And that's the best way to optimize pages, is to be doing it from actual measurement.